Wherever and whenever you're watching CNN 10, Fridays are awesome. I'm Carl Azus. It's great to see you this May 11th. We're starting in the Middle East today, where there's been a new exchange of fire between old enemies. We've told you how other countries are involved in Syria's civil war. Iran is one of them. It supports Syria's government in its fight to keep control. This concerns Israel because Iran is an enemy of Israel, and Syria is located on Israel's northeast border. Israel's been blamed for a series of military strikes that have targeted Iranian positions inside Syria. Israel does not want Iran's military to establish a base in neighboring Syria. Late Wednesday night, rockets flew through the sky. Israel said there were more than 20 of them, that they'd been launched by Iranian forces inside Syria, and that they targeted Israel, specifically an Israeli-controlled area called the Golan Heights. It's a rocky plateau between Israel, Lebanon, and Syria. This would be the first time that Iran had directly targeted Israeli troops with rockets. And Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that crossed a red line. Israel responded by shooting missiles at Iranian forces in Syria. By Thursday afternoon, Israel said it had destroyed almost all of Iran's military capabilities in Syria. When we produced this show, Iran's leaders had not yet responded to any of this. There are still some questions about this exchange, but it appears to be the most direct confrontation so far between Israel and Iran. It's being closely watched around the world because this could affect regional stability throughout the Middle East.
Military hardware litters the Golan Heights, deadly reminders of Israel's last two wars with Syria. In 1967, it was captured by Israeli forces. Ever since, the international community has regarded this high plateau between Syria, Israel, and Lebanon as Israel-occupied territory. War erupted once again in 1973. Thousands of Syrians and hundreds of Israelis died amid the barbed wire.
This area has always held strategic importance. In ancient times, it was the crossroads of the Via Maris from the Mediterranean and the King's Highway from the Red Sea, both going to Damascus. Nowadays, those roads are gone, but it still holds that importance, with Lebanon visible to my right and Syria to my left.
These days, it's the cameras doing the shooting here. The nature, the history, and proximity to danger draws thousands of tourists.
And where you see the trees in the far distance there, these trees there, they are in Syria.
The UN monitors tasked to keep the peace have also become part of the attraction.
New Zealand. California.
No one here, perhaps, desperate for a fight, but all are aware of the possible dangers if the ghosts of the past catch up to the present. Ian Lee, CNN in the Golan Heights.
History is set to be made on June 12th in the Asian country of Singapore. That's the time and place when a sitting U.S. president will meet a sitting leader of North Korea, and it'll be the first time ever that's happened. U.S. President Donald Trump announced this yesterday on Twitter. He previously indicated that he liked the idea of the meeting being held at the demilitarized zone, the border between North Korea and South Korea, and those two countries wanted that too. But top officials in the Trump administration wanted a place that was seen as more neutral than the border on Korean soil, or in a communist country like China or Russia. So Singapore, which is about 3,000 miles from the North Korean capital and 9,700 miles from the American capital, is the place. 10-second trivia. Which of these countries shares a border with China and India? Nepal, Iran, Bangladesh, or Thailand? No matter how much you may like chocolate, there's a time and a place to enjoy it. And this ain't it. It's a highway in Poland where a truck carrying 12 tons of milk chocolate overturned Wednesday, spilling dessert in both directions and shutting down all lanes. No one was seriously hurt, and officials didn't know immediately why the truck wrecked. The chocolate was expected to take hours to clean up. A local official said it was harder to deal with than snow. We hope cleanup crews were ready to go. They'd better move fast to godiva right into it, because when you have a chocolate syrup glazing over a highway and you leave it there too long, it's only a matter of time before it forms a magic shell. I'm Carl Azus, hoping your weekend is sweet, y'all.